Hello. Today, we'll build a simple API with Express.js for What's the Risk, my loan assessment platform. Why I use Express? Because it's pretty simple to create a server with it. To create a running web server, you only need three steps. First, import Express using ES6 import, and then create an app with Express, and then you run it with app.listen, which you need to choose which port you will be running the server. In this case, I run it on port 3000. You basically save the server JS, and if you put node server JS on terminal, the server basically running. And to prove it if it's running or not, I can create a simple response here using get, save it, reset the server, node server JS, and when I move to localhost 3000, it will return the response of the server. And now for the most important thing, code order. Express read code from top to bottom, so order is crucial. The order is always import first, then global middleware, then routes, error handling, and finally app listen to run the server. Let's talk about global middleware first. In this server, I will use global middleware express JSON. This is a global middleware for parsing JSON. Without this, all JSON data sent by client through POST requests will not be read. So request body will be undefined without it. That's why this line must be before roots. This is what makes POST requests will work later. So never skip this. Okay, now let's build our get root with simple conditionals. Uh, there is something need to be disclaimed here. We only write one route, which is sorry, we only write one path, which is slash API slash candidates, because this single route will handle all scenarios with or without filter. How? Express automatically reads query parameter from the URL. So when someone visit slash API slash candidate, and then maybe only want to find low risk candidate, you can directly write into Postman slash API slash candidate question mark risk low. And then Express will put low into the request.query.risk will the low filter will be added to request query risk. So it will only show up the low risk candidate, which is Adam. And we don't create separate routes for each filter. So one route, smart conditional. And then let's explain our conditional. On the first conditional, it will check if there's a risk parameter using request query dot risk. If yes, we filter candidate data by that risk level. And then on the second conditional, if filter result are empty, it will return 404 with no candidate found with risk level message. And then if there's no risk parameter at all, it will return all three candidate data. So one route handle multiple scenario in this case. Now let's test this get route and all of conditional inside in Postman to prove it if it works. First, we save the chain on the server JS, terminate running server, we run server, and now server updated, and we copy the path. Then we move to Postman using get method. We will do first test, which is to get all candidate, or we technically don't use no filter and expect all three Lonely candidates to be its response. And as you can see, just like the code explain it returned request successful and it show all of the Lonely candidate, which is Adam, Bono, and Cahill. And then we do the second test, which is try to filter by low risk, which mean we will add question mark and risk equal low. And just like what I explained before, this get method will return candidate with low risk level, which is Adam. We present and it return Adam. And then we do the high risk filter. We just change the request to request.query.risk as high. And technically it will return the Lonely with high risk, which is Cahill. Send and it return Cahill. And then for the last test, we will try to make the get route to return 404 case by filtering it by using non-existent risk. Basically, we try to change this with risk level that not being inputted into database. For example, risk equal s equal x, which is x not exist in the database. So when you press send, it's supposed to return 404, which it is. And returning message no candidate found with risk level x. Now let's build the post route with three conditional for validation. Place below the get route. And using this post method, post route, also using slash API slash candidate path, it has three three conditional, which is first conditional will be checking if email, loan amount, and credit score are filled. If it empty, it will return 400 error, which is bad request. And then for second conditional, uh, it's basically a simple email validation, and it will check if there's an add character. If not, the conditional will detect that email is invalid and also returning bad request error. And for the third conditional, it will determine the risk level. If credit score below 650, it is high risk, and then it will be rejected. And then between 650 to 700 is medium, so it approved. And then above 700 is low risk and approved. Okay, let's also test all of the conditional in Postman. The path is still the same. So slash API slash candidates. And for the first test, we will try to post valid data with low risk, which in this case, the credit score will be above 700. We will use post method, and then we move to body, row, and JSON. And then we input the data that we want to input. Mm, First is email candidate, put down info form, and then loan amount, 30,000. Don't forget the commas, and then credit score 750. Using this post, technically it will store this payload into the database, making it fourth candidate. Okay, maybe we don't apply here. Why it returned error before? It because I forgot to save the server and reset the server. Now I save and reset it, and it should be append the cloning into the database. Try again. Yeah, return true. Candidate assessment created successfully with low risk. And for the second test, we will try to create a new palette with medium risk, which the candidate credit score will be 650 to 700. Uh, with Sumit Sarah. Uh, on amount 25,000, and her credit score is 680. We do post method, and yeah, Sarah added to the database as medium risk loan. And for the third test, we will add the payload for high risk loan candidates. So loan is Mike, And then the loan amount is 40,000 and his credit score is 620. We do post method again, send, and it will add Mike into the database as high risk loan. And for test number 4, we will try the conditional that detect the invalid email, which in this case not using at symbol, and it will return that request error. Uh, we will try to do this. Valid email.com. We just keep the credit score and loan amount. We press the post method, and it will return invalid email format and also 400 bad requests. And for the last test, to test all the conditional in post root on our server, we will try to input payload but with missing required fields, which will also return bad request error. Uh, we're gonna delete the loan amount and credit score required fields and just left. And only input the email candidate into the payload. And put the valid email at sample.com. And it should be returned bad request with explanation that email, loan amount, and credit score are required, which only email candidate that exists in the payload. Okay, after creating get and post routes, we will add error handling into the server. And just delete this. There are two types of error handling that we will use here, and both are important. First is 404 error not found, and this is for routes that don't exist, which in this case the get outside except the get and post route that we created and tested before. And then second is the 500 error, server error. This is for internal server error like bugs or database error. Notice this has four parameter, including error at the beginning. And then you might be asking, why we need to error handling? Because they have different causes. 404 is a client error, which is wrong address. The user or client is inputting the wrong path into our server routes. And then 500 is a server error, which is the client actually used the right path, but there is something wrong in our server.js. And something that very important that you need to know that error handling must be below all of the routes. As you can see, both error handling are below get route and post route. Now the code is technically complete from import at top to the app listen at the bottom. And oh yeah, maybe we can also test the error handling in Postman. First we save, don't forget, learn from your mistake, I guess. Reset the server. The server is running now. And then we move to the Postman. And we try maybe just one error handling test, which is we try to use the 404 because technically there's nothing wrong with our code, so we can reproduce the 500 internal server error. So for the 404 endpoint not found, we will uh, trying to get some route that not exists in our server. Uh, Maybe just write endpoint. And what will happen if based on the code, it will return the error handling not found with message endpoint not found. Try it, and it returned 404 not found with message endpoint not found. It is correct because there is no wrong endpoint path on our server. Maybe that's the server that I have been trying to write. And for more information, I think you should know that Express work sequentially. If we, for example, if we put 404 error above roots, what happened? Express will read the 404 first. So all requests, including those that should go to API/candidates, will be caught by 404 immediately. So our routes will never be accessed. It's also same with our global middleware, the Express JSON. If we put it below the post route, when the post route is defined, JSON parsing isn't active yet. So the result is our payload become undefined. So the point is, Express reads from top to bottom. Global middleware at the top, routes in the middle, which in this case get and post, and error handling at the bottom. This isn't a random rule, it is how Express works, and you must comply to it. All right, let's recap what we have built and tested. One, Express is incredibly simple. Like you just need three steps: import, create app, and use app.listen by choosing your port, in this case 3000, to make a running server. And then two, the global middleware Express.json is critical for post requests because it is the function that parses JSON payload that we will try to post into the database. And then three, the code order matters. So you must write the server JS using order. First is global middleware, then your routes, then error handling, and then app.listen to run the server. And then four, we have two error handler, which is 404 for wrong routes, client input wrong routes, and 500 error to handling error because there is something wrong in our code. And then the last, we also tested everything in Postman, which is first we test get root in the Postman and all the conditional pass. We also do it in post and error handling, which is all of the conditional also pass. Uh, And for the closing statement, maybe just want to tell you to always test your API with real requests, and while writing the server, Postman is your best friend for API development. Maybe that's all. If you wanna ask something that might be unclear for you, you can drop a comment below. And thank you. See you around.